guys, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Claire and this is Polly Put the Petal On, and it's lovely to see you today. It really is. As you've seen by the thumbnail, I've got a little haul, and it is a little haul, but they're really nice pieces. I've been to Next and to Matalan, and I really wanted to share these with you because they really are nice. But before that, I want to do a little bit of well, first of all, excuse my appearance because I look very tired today, don't I? This is a tired version of myself. And, you know, it is what it is. But I wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping because there's a couple of things that I wanted to show you besides the few bits and pieces that I've got in the haul. I've got these nails on. This isn't in affiliation or collaboration with anybody. These, I've already shown you these. These are what I did do a collab with a company called Maniko Nails, and I've got these on again. I've not been using them because my nails were they were breaking because I've had such a dodgy winter really with health and stuff. So I thought to myself, why don't you put those nails on, because they'll help your nails grow and keep them strong. So that's what I did. These are doing great. You know, they've been on 11 days. 11 days now. There, you know, there's a little bit of scuffing now coming around the just around the ends, but they're brilliant. They're not lifting. They're not doing anything. But can you see there's a little bit of scuffing coming after 11 days? I think that's brilliant. But one of my lovely subscribers, when I did that video, and her name's Yvonne, she said to me, oh, I use these because they were a much cheaper version, Yvonne was telling me. And these are nail patches, and she actually sent me some in the post, so I'll show you them like that. And I think she said she got them from Amazon. I'm pretty sure they're from Amazon, and they're a fraction of the cost. Now, she said these do, because there's no nail damage off these, and I demonstrated that to you in that video, didn't I? But she said there is, you know, she can't say that they don't completely damage your nails, but they don't wreck your nails, basically. That's what she said. But then she did say that she, you know, she doesn't use oils on her cuticles and all that sort of stuff because she hadn't considered it. So that would be worth considering, and so would those. They look great, don't they? I've still not used these yet because, like I say, my nails were going through the mill, and then I thought, oh, I'll put these on. But yeah, so she said they've got many colours, and this is what she uses. Amazon, and a fraction of the cost, so they are really worth having a look. Now let me just open these, and I'll tell you as well, it's the same process that I showed you in that video, where you know, you cut it to size, you put it on your nail, and you set it with the UV lamp, and then to remove. See, I'm just feeling to see if they're not as thick as the Maniko nails, but they're still very good, and they're just peel off stickers that you put on your nails. Set them under a UV lamp, and you know, and then file them around your nail, and then you've got your nail, which is brilliant. And there's no mess, you know, with nail polish and stuff. And you're certainly not damaging your nails as much as you would do if you were having acrylics and gels having to be, you know, when they, because to remove, I'll tell you on this one, to remove on the Maniko, it's just a polish that you paint around it, which I showed you that in the video. It's a polish that you paint around it, and you get your little wooden tool and you just peel it off. And I think this is pretty much the same. In fact, I think this is water that you put your hands, soak your fingers in warm water. It says 50 Celsius degrees. So you dip your nail into warm water of 50 Celsius degrees for 8 minutes, and then remove nail sticker and wash it with hand sanitizer or nail polish remover. So that's brilliant, isn't it? And definitely worth. I finally got round to it, Yvonne, so thank you so much for your patience. Not that you sent them me for me to show people. You know, you said I didn't need to. You just sent them for me to try, didn't you? So thank you so much, Yvonne, and I finally got round to it. So yeah, it's worth having a look. And she said there's so many different choices that you can go for on there. So have a look. Nail patch, that's it there. Nail patch, and she said it's on Amazon and they're a fraction of the cost. So I wanted to share that with you. And also I wanted to show this that Maxine sent me. My hair's a bit scruffy today, isn't it, guys? And honestly, I look as if I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. Yeah, I was looking at the hedge then to see if I had. It's one of those days. And Maxine sent me this coaster. You know me, I love my Highland cow, my Highland cows. And Maxine sent me this. And she said, oh, it's a coaster. And I said, oh, well, I certainly wouldn't use it as a coaster. It's far too nice. And then I thought to myself, right, I'd got this. I'd gone into a charity shop when I was in Sheffield the other week with my son. In fact, I'd got a grey one of these, and I was going to paint it. But then I come across this one out of this charity shop when I went to see, I was going to call him my nephew then, he's my son. When I went to see my son in Sheffield at uni, I found this. So this, I'm going to make a really nice picture out of this really. So I've got this frame and there's he's a perfect fit, as you can see. Can you see? So, and this is a shadow box. So what I'm going to do, because I have gold in here, you know, I'm naturals, neutrals and gold, because, you know, I like those, that I like the warm. Plus I've got red furniture and red rugs and curtains and stuff. So I like that warm feeling. And I also went to Amazon and I got some gold leaf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gold leaf this coaster. This, by the way, looks absolutely fabulous on a white background. I haven't got any white paper here to show you, but on a white background looks absolutely fabulous. And I thought, so I'll do a white background because obviously that's just the paper that it comes with. I'll do a white background, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to gold leaf certain parts of him. You know, maybe certain parts of his horn, down his fringe, you know, on his nose, under his chin. So that's what I'm going to do. I mean, he might look nice all gold leaf, but that's the plan. You know, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I got those. And like I say, thank you, Maxine. I absolutely love that. That's Maxine from Maxine Georgina, by the way. She sent me this and I absolutely love it. Because she knows that, and she sent me a key ring as well. Because she knows I love the Highland cattle. So that was that housework done. That's that done. Housework. Right, you know what I meant. Housekeeping. So, yeah, so the other day, I was telling you on my last video, which was a beautiful Mother's Day wreath making video. If you haven't seen that, please feel free to go across and have a look, because it's one of my favourite wreaths, that is, and I must admit I am going to be making myself one. So I was saying to you, wasn't I, on that video that you know, when you go past these cheap shops, pound shops, where you see they've got masses of cheap flowers outside, it's worth going and having a pick over. Well, that's exactly what I did last Friday when me and Mary went to Slimming World. We popped into town to get a few bits, and I said, oh Mary, I want to pop to the cheap shop and pick over the, now they had buckets and buckets and buckets, and not all flowers, even the cheap, you know, even they're not that great, so you pick over them and you look for the best of the bunch, really. And I, to be honest, I know what I'm looking for, so I pick over, and this is what I came out with last Friday. So I've got a little, they had loads of these as well. I've got a little bunch. These are only £1. Absolutely fabulous, really, for £1. Got a little spray of lemons, miniature lemons, with that beautiful two-tone foliage. Now, I think these are strawberries, meant to be strawberries, because they had raspberries, they had chilies, they had peaches, I've got 2 bunches of this one, and again it's got that lovely two-tone foliage, and then it's got that lovely fruit. Now these are going to look beautiful in any wreath, you know, really lovely. Or even if you see any of these in any of your cheap local pound shops, you could even stick that into a and create and fluff it out and create a nice little plant out of it, you know, artificial plant. But I will use it for wreaths. So that was those. And then I picked up 2 lavenders. And again, you've got a bunch. They're well worth the money. They're all £1 each, you know. I've got a bunch of, there are 5 sprigs, and there's 5 on each sprig. So there's 25 pieces of lavender on there, which you wouldn't think it to look at, would you? But there is. There's 5 on there. Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 5 on each one. And I picked up 2 of those, and again, just £1 each. Definitely worth it. I picked up this artificial foliage. Again, it's that two-tone. Yes, it's plastic, but if you cut that down, if you're filling a wreath out, you know, especially if you're using the evergreen like I was using the evergreen last week, and it was an evergreen Christmas wreath base, wasn't it? And then you're going to disguise it with your foliage, because I was using it an evergreen Christmas wreath base, but I was using it for Mother's Day. So you can cut that twice. You could even cut it 3 times if you just wanted that little piece there. Then you've got 2 pieces there and 2 pieces at the bottom, you know, to break up, to cover your mechanics sort of thing in whatever you're doing. Or you could have it as a little bush, you know, whatever you need it for. So I picked up 2 of those, and they were £1 each. It's a great little shop that I go to. There's one that my nephew goes to as well, and he'll send me photographs when he's outside it, or he'll FaceTime me, you know, and ask me, do I want any of them. I picked up these fillers. They didn't have many fillers, because normally I'll pick over the fillers, because, you know, they normally have an abundance of colours, but they only had these. So I've picked up these 2. These, it's just yellow. It's meant to be yellow gypsophilia, but these are great as fillers. And again, you can split each one. You know, they're definitely worth having a look, because they might not look anything. I might be getting a parcel in a minute. They might not look anything on their own, but once you put them in a wreath, amongst other flowers, they're fabulous. They really are. I'm definitely getting a parcel. So I'll do these flowers, and then I'll come to the main haul. And then I picked up these. I picked up 2 of these, and I absolutely love those. And again, they don't look anything as they are like that, but they'll look absolutely fabulous in the setting of a wreath, and that's why I bought them. So yeah, I was really, really happy with those, and they were all just £1 a stem. There's the door. Guys, I'll show you what I got. It's from TikTok shop. I got myself a brew as well. I don't normally drink on camera, but I thought I needed a drink. I really hope you're all very, very well. I mean, I've dived right into that really, haven't I? You know, and I've not drawn breath. Just trying to get it out of the way, but you know, and wanting to bring you something without really bringing you something with that, you know, wanting to tell you stuff. And now we will get on with this little haul. It's absolutely lovely. I love it. Excuse me. So I'll just show you what I got from TikTok shop, and it's a hair styling comb. And it's got, I can't remember how many settings it's got. Now I use a big one of these, you know, when I'm doing my hair. Not every time, but when I'm doing my hair. It's quite precise on this as well. It says it's forbidden to be used by children. So yeah, I use a big one that I got from B&M, but I watched somebody on TikTok use this, and I thought I'm going to have a go of that. Because I have layers in my hair, and it doesn't matter really if I use the big one, it still does the same thing. Whereas I'm thinking if I do it in the layers, I might get a bit of a bouncier blow type thing. I don't know how many settings there are on it, but I thought there was something like 10. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at that. It was 18.99, I think it was. Yeah, you've got many different settings. You've got hang on, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 settings, 10 different heat settings. So that's good, isn't it? Because I think different parts of your hair require different types of heat, and that's how I use my straighteners, I'll be honest. Right, so that was that. And like I say, that was from TikTok Shop, and it was $18.99. Right, let's get on with, you know, why I put the thumbnail up, which was the Matalan and the oh, one tip. I've let them all over the place, aren't I? I'd left something out. So yeah, it's from Matalan and from Next, and I absolutely love these pieces. This is practical, this. I got 3 of these and they were £5 each. They're acrylic. They're like a square rather than a round. Quite tall. And they've got the bamboo lid. Let's take it out of the packet. Because I thought, you know, I was looking for cereal. I don't think that is bamboo, to be honest. It's too dark for bamboo, that. But they still look nice anyway. And like I say, they're not glass, they're acrylic. And I thought I'd be able to put my, maybe get enough cereal in there to make it look nice. Because I don't use a lot of cereal. So one box, I got 3 of these and one box could go across 2. So yeah, I like those. £5. And they're a different shape. So it'll give it a, you know, give a different look sort of thing. I've just got a message there. It's off Joanna. Hi, Joanne. It's off Joanne. Yeah, so I thought that'd be, you know, mixing it up a little bit in the pantry when I get round to doing the pantry, that is. And we're going to stay with Matalan, and I got this last week or the week before, and it's this beautiful. Now, you know me and my yoga ladies, and she's absolutely gorgeous. I love her. She's one of my favourites so far. She's called a Cabana Curvy Yoga Lady, and she's got a very fine rib texture. And can you see she swirls into her knees? It's not. Can you see? Now, I don't know whether that's like depicting the grain of wood. Maybe. Can you see the... So she's visually textured as well as being textured. Yeah, I absolutely love her. I said to Kim, that's me. Kim said, you don't look like that. And she pointed round the side of her there. She went, no, that's not you. But anyway, she was £8.50 if you hadn't seen that price ticket then. And like I say, she's called a Cabana Curvy Yoga Lady, and she's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I call her, to be honest with you, I call her my abundance lady because of a bit of manifestation and stuff. So yeah, I do call her my abundance lady. And she's sitting on the fireplace. She's not at the minute, she's sitting in the palm of my hand, but she sits on the fireplace, on the mantelpiece, and I absolutely adore her, I really do. Yeah, my nicest one. Yeah, I have got another curvy lady. You'll have seen her way sometime back. She's in my bedroom. She's got no head though. She's like a little vase, so she's got bunny tails in her. But she, yeah, definitely. And I think she's my biggest one as well. I mean, I've got those other yoga ladies, haven't I? But they're very slender yoga ladies that I got from B&M's that time. But yeah, I absolutely love her, and I love that rib texture on her as well. Yeah, beautiful. Love her. And then I got this, and I absolutely adore this, guys. I really do. And this was £10. Now, let me tell you, this is called a Cabana resin bowl. So this is from the Cabana range, obviously, because she's Cabana and this is Cabana, and this is gorgeous. Look at that. This is why I know I've only got a few bits, but I wanted to show them you because they're in store now. And that is absolutely stunning. So you've got slight curve on it, as you can see. And I think, is it being classed as a bowl? Yes, it is. So it's got slight, because it's, you know, it's not exactly a bowl. You certainly couldn't eat your breakfast out of it, could you? But you couldn't, could you? You know, you could put maybe some fruit in there, or it could be a catch-all for keys or whatever, couldn't it? There's no way I'm putting anything in it, because look at the texture and look at the pattern in that. It's absolutely beautiful. It speaks for itself. It doesn't need filling with anything, really, I don't think, personally. And I've had it on my coffee table in between my Highland Cow lamp and that beautiful ribbed vase that I got from the range the other month. Absolutely beautiful, and it just sets off really quite nice there. It's beautiful, and when I saw it, I thought I have to have it. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to buy nice pieces, you know, and because they're to me, these are timeless. They really are. I mean, I'm never not gonna love my yoga ladies anyway, because I love yoga myself, as you know. These are timeless. If I get fed up from in this living room, I can move them elsewhere, you know, and they're not going to look out of place. Not in my home anyway, because like I say, I've got neutral, natural and gold, really, apart from in the hallway, hall stairs and landing, there's bits of silver in there, but apart from that, you know, I'm neutral, natural and gold. So I'm in awe of that Cabana bowl. I really am. And now we're going to move on to Next, and I'm going to show you him first because I love him. His name's Hamish, and Hamish the Highland Cow, and he's absolutely beautiful, and he was £12. And I got him, I've had him quite some time, shortly after I got the lamp from the range, so about a number of weeks anyway. It's just that I only got 2 pieces from Next, and I had only got 3 bits from Matalan, and that's why, you know, everything else that I've shown you is incidental, and it's just, you know, bulking out the video a bit, but I still wanted to show you them anyway, especially those flowers, well, all of it, the nails, because it's a little bit of info for you, isn't it? And I wanted to show you my little Highland Cattle coaster that's not going to be a coaster off Max. And then, of course, TikTok shop came along at the right time too. So, yeah, he's lovely. Hamish, his name is. He was £12. And isn't he beautiful? I love him. So, I think because I've got the lamp, the Highland Cow lamp in my bay window, I wanted to bring some extra Highland. You always repeat matter in design. You do it in floristry, you do it in design, you repeat the matter. So basically that's what I was wanting to do, was repeat the matter. And with Maxine sending me that coaster, and I'm able to make a photo, you know, a nice picture from that Highland Cow coaster, I'll have 3 areas in this living room where I've got some Highland cattle, which is, so it's brought it through, if you know what I mean. So yeah, absolutely love him. £12, and he was from Next. They've got quite an array of Hamish the Cow products in Next. They really have, and they are lovely. Some are cutesy. I think he's more, I think he looks more expensive than some of them. But like I say, he was only £12, but he is beautiful, isn't he? I love him. And then last, and it is the last, and then I can let you go. I bought this beautiful flower. I saw this and I thought, oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. And this gold flower, to me, it looks a little bit like a magnolia. It doesn't say that on the description on, it doesn't say it on the description on Next though. It just says flower and it's gold, as you can see, but it's absolutely beautiful. And this texture, really lovely texture in that too. And I do like anything with a bit of texture. So yeah, I got this as well. So it lays like that. And isn't it just a beauty? And that was £16. Now I did look, they've got a leaf, but that's 50 and I'm not paying £50. That's, I mean, I paid 16 for that. And like I say, they have got a beautiful gold leaf. But I thought, no, that's just going too far. But I just want, you know, to have nice pieces. You know, I'm just decluttering and making it a little bit nicer, more pleasing to the eye sort of thing. I mean, my home is my solace. And so, you know, just a little bit more pleasing to the eye. And yeah, I think that's absolutely beautiful. Let me know what you think of that. I think it's unusual, isn't it? And for it just to sit, I mean, for a while I had it on the coffee table until the Cabana bowl came. I had it on the coffee table. Now it's down on my fireplace. And if you remember, I got that knot from that gold knot from Asda, and I've got it next to the knot. Well, the knot's on the opposite side actually. And it's just lovely, really, really lovely. So that, guys, is that is all of my haul today. I know it's been a little bit scatty and sporadic. Yeah, but you know, don't think you can come here and me not be ditzy. Because that's just the nature of the beast with me, isn't it? So do take care. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, I think I am coming back with a wreath, another wreath. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. I would really appreciate your support if you could support me on that though. But I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it is definitely my cup of tea, and you know, it's just one of the things that I do on this channel. You know, I like to do my shopping hauls, but I'm also a wreath maker and a florist, and I like to do things lifestyle too. So yeah, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and click the sub button. It really would be lovely to have you join the channel. So yeah, so that's it for this one, guys. Do take care. It's been lovely to see you. My eyes are funny today. I can't even see you in the camera. It's been lovely to see you, so do take care, and I will see you all again very soon. Oh, my forsythia's coming out in the garden. Just spotted it then. I haven't been at the back table since last week. Yeah, I can see it coming out in the garden. So that in garden. Oh, right, okay. You take care. I'll see you again very, very soon. I'm coming back with a wreath, guys. Take care. Bye.